Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kayla. If you don't know who I am, my channel is about lifestyle and vlogs. So today, if you can tell by the title, this is kind of like a lifestyle video. I'm going to be talking about depression and anxiety because we are still in a really rough time right now with this COVID-19 and being quarantined and social distancing, and it's hard. And I have other videos that I've posted about like quarantine edition, like what I eat in a day, dinners and things like that. I will post them around the video. But I feel like depression and anxiety is going up for some people because they're not being able to do their daily task or go to work, go to the gym, things like that. And even though you can do things at home, sometimes it's not enough. And I feel like I can talk about this because it's something that I deal with on a daily basis. I have dealt with depression for several years now, and anxiety comes along with that. And I've always had a lot of anxiety. So I'm going to just share with you guys today some tips that I do that helps me. I'm not a doctor. This is just what helps me. So hopefully it will help you guys. If it does, let me know down in the comments, or let me know some things that you guys do to help you kind of cope when there's nothing else you can do at that time. So let's get started. All right, guys, my first tip, number one, get your space cleaned up. So your apartment, if you live at home, get your room cleaned up. Just wherever you're at, get it cleaned up, get it organized, because when your space is a mess, you're gonna feel bad and you're not gonna wanna do anything because you're like, oh, you're looking at this like disaster in your apartment, your space. So last week I was really depressed. I didn't want to do anything. My mom came over and helped me clean the kitchen, the living room, the bathroom. She helped me do laundry to try to get my space clean so that I could feel better. All right, number two, self-care. Self-care is really important, especially when you're struggling with yourself or something in your life. So like the other night I painted my nails. Nail salons are closed. I decided to go buy some nail polish at the dollar store. It was like this gel nail polish by Maybelline. It was $2.50. I love it, and I was like, you know what, this will kind of make me happy. So I painted my nails. You can read a book. I love reading. It gets me kind of out of my head. I'm somebody that really gets in my head, and I will make my own self sad because my mind will keep going and going and going about whatever it is that's bothering me, and then it ruins my whole day. So reading right now, you guys have probably seen this book. I read it in high school, and I seen it the other day. Nathan had it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna read it. I don't really remember it, so I've started reading it. I'm about halfway through, but I really do believe there's a book out there for everyone. It doesn't have to be fiction. It can be nonfiction. It can be whatever you want. The other night when I was reading, Nathan has a fishing book. He really loves fishing, so he was going through it, studying it, writing down notes, things like that. So I mean, there's always something out there for everyone, and I feel like you just kind of have to find that for yourself. But kind of getting out of your mindset and getting somewhere else really helps. So that brings me to the next part of this, and that is to meditate. So when Nathan and I first met, I meditated a lot. I was in like the peak stage of feeling better before I started going back down. And I meditated a lot. So I feel like I felt better because I meditated like sometimes 3 to 4 times a day, depending on how I felt. If I was feeling worse that day, I could do up to 6 times a day of meditation. I still like to do it before I go to bed. I just kind of lay there and I breathe and I think about the day, and you know, kind of do law of attraction, think about the future, things like that. So really just getting out of your head. Next thing I like to do is go on walks. So going on walks really help. We like going to our local park over here and walking. Over the weekend, Nathan and I went up to his family's lake house. His aunt owned the lake and all the property on it. So we went up there and we went hiking around the lake and seen some really pretty stuff. I'm going to insert some pictures here so you guys can see it. And so after that day, I just felt better because we exercised, we went fishing, we were just out in nature, and I felt better. But then here we are throughout the week, and I'm back at home, and it's been kind of rocky. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Today has been a hard day for me. I am on medication for my depression and anxiety, but I still have certain days where I feel bad. So that brings me to the next part, which is just skincare and getting ready. So when I do my skincare, I feel better. There's this mask that I really like to do. It's the Elements. You've seen this in previous videos. It's a superfood mask. You can do this daily. I really like doing this. It's calming, right? So like doing this, maybe I'm reading a book or watching a show. It's just calming, and it makes your skin glow and it makes you feel better about yourself. So also just getting ready. So today it's already like 12:30 or almost 1 o'clock, and I usually film like 9-10 o'clock in the morning, and today I couldn't do it. I just wasn't feeling it. I woke up, I felt sad. I took my medication, I drank some like 2 bottles of water, I did a workout, like a 30-minute workout. I was watching some YouTube videos, listening to some podcasts. I attended to Denver and played with him. So, and then I was like, I have got to get ready, and I pulled myself and I got ready to do this video because I knew if I didn't do my makeup today, if I didn't do my hair today, then I would just feel worse about myself today. So getting ready can just really change your whole day. Putting on some makeup, doing your hair, even if you don't do your makeup, just doing your hair, one or the other, it just makes you feel better. Putting on a nice outfit, even if you're wearing like leggings, put on a cute shirt, something that makes you feel good, cute workout clothes, anything like that. And since we're talking about cute workout clothes, tip number 3 is to exercise in your diet. So when you are eating unhealthy, you're eating junk food. A lot of people being quarantined right now, they're probably eating a lot of junk food because they're at home. They're going to their kitchen regularly. When you're going in there, grab something healthy. Grab some carrots and hummus, some strawberries, make a smoothie, eat some tuna, something protein. Don't eat a bunch of fatty foods like chips and cookies because they just don't make you feel good. And then when you get done eating them, you're like, okay, well, I just ate that and now I feel worse, and then you're beating yourself up about it. So just try to eat clean, do healthier choices, drink your water, try to limit your soda intake. You know, there are packets that you can get to flavor your water. We like getting the little Mio things to flavor our water. They'll last us for a few weeks, like just one will last us a few weeks. It doesn't take much. And then that way we can keep drinking our water. Exercising helps you feel better. This morning I did not want to exercise. I wanted to lay in my bed and just go back to sleep, and I got my butt up, I put on some workout clothes, and I did my exercise, and I felt better after a little bit. That's also why we like going on walks. So some days when I don't exercise, we go on walks to supplement that. That makes you feel better, but it just gives your body that boost. It gives you some energy. It releases hormones in your body that makes you feel good, and you don't feel so sluggish the rest of the day. So exercising is really good for your body. You guys already know that. You already know, everybody tells you it makes you feel better. That's why you should do it. So just do it. Any type of exercise. It doesn't even have to be something that's intense, that's going to make you sweat. You don't have to go run a mile on the treadmill. Go outside and walk. Do some squats. Do some arm raises. You can sit down and do something. There are tons of videos on YouTube. There's a video that I actually found that I really like. It's a 30-minute, it's a low impact video, and what I really like about it is there's real people doing it. It's not these skinny girls or skinny fit men that already are muscular and they could probably do this 30-minute video 4 times in a row. These are real people that are losing weight. They're not skinny, and it's just more motivating because you see real people doing it and they were keeping up with it. So if they can do it, you can do it. So I'll link that down below as well, the video that I found that I really like. The next thing, tip number 4, I'm sorry you guys, I'm looking at my paper, I have it all written down. So tip number 4, do a craft or some kind of DIY. So Nathan and I have really been wanting to redo our apartment and kind of redecorate and bring it all together, because when we first moved in, we didn't have anything. We got a lot of mixed match stuff, and that's okay. That's where we started. You know, we didn't have money to go out and buy a $10,000 couch or some super nice couch and like all this furniture. So we did what we could with what our family gave us, and now we're just implementing different things. So yesterday we took these little shadow boxes, we sanded them down, and I'm gonna hang them above a doorway and put some succulents in it because I'm thinking it'd be really cute, and that just makes you feel better. You're like, oh, a little home improvement, nothing too big. And I know a lot of people right now during quarantine are doing home improvements. They're doing a lot of DIY, a lot of crafting stuff. So that can just kind of get you out of the element, get you doing something fun with your hands. You're, you know, whether it's painting, drawing, doing a DIY, remodeling a room, repainting a room, whatever. Something like that will really help get you out of your head. Number 5, the last tip, which is the hardest one. It's hard for me because I don't like to do it, and I know for a fact it is hard for a lot of other people, and that is to talk to someone. I know I am the worst at telling my feelings, because some of the things that I get upset about, it's like, it's just me in my head, and it's hard to explain that to somebody else. And especially if it's about the person that you're trying to explain it to, even if it's nothing like specifically bad, it's hard to get it out, and I get that. And sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger, so I am here for you guys if you need to get something off your chest, if you need advice, or if you just want to talk. It doesn't even have to be about what's going on. If you just need somebody to talk to, my Instagram is down below. DM me, you can send me an email, anything to get in touch with me. And if you guys want to go in the comments and support each other, that is always such a big help, is supporting each other. You really need that during that time. You need to talk to people. I know it's hard. My best friend is probably the one person that I talk to the most, which is bad to say, but she is. And just to her, it's easier for me to say some things too, and sometimes she'll help me kind of figure it out before I go and say anything to anybody else. And then sometimes it's just me sitting down, having to write it out in a journal and getting it out there. Even if you don't want to talk to somebody else, journal it. Get it out of your head, get it out of your mind, your body, your soul, and just let it out. And at least, say it's about somebody else, or you have a certain feeling like somebody hurt your feelings, or somebody did something to you. Write down what it was and how you feel. Give it to them. Let them read it if it's easier for you to do that than to say it. So those are my 5 tips, you guys. I hope that this helps. By the way, if you didn't notice, I have blue in my hair. This side, you couldn't see it. Okay, there it is. I didn't do like a whole bunch. We just it was a fun craft. It was something that I was like, I need to change. I'm really starting to hate my hair right now. Like, I need something better. So I seen this cute little thing on Facebook where they took crepe paper and tried it, and it worked. You guys, I had blue crepe paper. We tried it and it worked. I didn't think it would, so now I have blue hair. So that was one thing that kind of like lightened my week. So I hope this helped you guys. Let me know down in the comments. Like I said, let's support each other. This is a hard time, and I know it's going to be over soon. But even if this is something you deal with on a daily basis like myself, and it's not just because of being quarantined or not being able to go about your normal schedule, that's okay. You're not alone. Everybody goes through something at one point or another, and sometimes it's just longer for other people to handle. It takes longer to handle it than for some people, and that's okay. So I want to let you guys know that it is okay. I hope these tips help, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.